thought they were really good questions, but they weren't your typical sort of everyday questions that I got. So one of the questions was from Nora, and hi Nora. She wanted to know she wanted to know if I was a tomboy growing up, and how I sort of maintain my feminine side with all the workouts and the children and the everyday, I guess, duties that go along with being I stay home right now with my baby, and then of course, I do all the regular house duties. I do the laundry and the cooking and the cleaning and all that. So I thought it was a good question. It was basically, how do you hang on to or maintain your femininity? I was a tomboy. To answer your question, growing up, I was definitely a tomboy. My whole family knows that. I grew up, my brother was a year older. We did everything together. It was always outside. I hated dresses. Like you said you didn't like heels, and you didn't like, what was the other one? And makeup. Okay, so I like makeup, but I like to wear makeup so it looks like I don't have much makeup on. I don't like to wear a lot of makeup, so it's like, got on makeup. Like, I like to minimize. That's why I hate it when I had skin issues, because then I had to like pack on the concealer and wear makeup lots more, and it looked like I had makeup on, and your skin looks uneven and weird colors. And so I feel ya. I know exactly what you're saying. But I think this is different, because actually now I know what to wear other than like a dress. Like, I know what kind of dressy clothes I feel comfortable in, where I still look nice and a little dressed up, a little put together, without looking like in my workout clothes or my jeans and a t-shirt or sweatshirt. So what I'm most comfortable in, basically, I don't wear heels either, but I do like boots. So I like boots with heels, because I'm not very tall. And then I like, when my husband met me, I was basically always in either running gear, because I ran cross country in college, so he would see me in that, either training on the weekend or he'd come to my races. So I was always wearing sports clothes in college when we met, and on the weekend when we were together. And then I think one time I remember going out and I dressed up. I had Levi's and it's like a tight Guess tank top, because we went dancing, and I had on boots then. So that was my dressiest. Even when we first met, I never wanted to be any other way than that, just because I would never be comfortable. So I would never encourage you to change what you are or how you're comfortable, but to add femininity, I think, you can do different things. Like, I have fun with it. I buy lingerie, I buy, things like that, like in a marriage to keep it, but I buy things that are still me. So I buy my favorite color, I buy a style that I like, that's still me. I'm not into painting my fingernails, but I'll do my toes once in a while. I'll get a pedicure once in a blue moon. Or when we met, I worked at a Food Lion, because I was in college and I worked only a few hours a week in my hometown. So I worked at a Food Lion, and I was always wearing those white dress shirts. They basically look like boys' And then my pants were always like the black Dickies, really sharp. So they were like black dress pants with boots and a white dress shirt. So that is pretty masculine in and of itself. That's how we met. Like, he would come in after work to get milk, and he would come in to see me at like the local Food Lion. So it's funny, but I'm happiest when I dress